Alright, I still have no idea how to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hey there, I'm Tate Nong, and welcome back. So we have this, that's where we left off, and we're gonna clean it up right now. Yeah, but before I do that, we're gonna just take a look around here. As you can see, I've cleaned it up a little. I've moved my cactus farm. It's now indoors and it's multiple layers. And I think it's doing a lot better because there's more than 5 cactus. So this one down. Ooh, nice. We're doing swimmingly. It's wonderful. And then as you can see right here, my pumpkin and melon farm is completely gone. I haven't cleaned this up yet because I haven't decided where to move it. So it is gone for now, but I should be fine for the time being. And I've also cleaned up a bunch of this area here, which was full of trees before. I dug a little path through here that wraps around over on this side, and then as we continue forward, it leads to around here, which I dug and I evened out the terrain a bit. Goes down here, dug a bit into this area, got rid of the trees, flattened this a bit, dug a bit there, dug a bit there. I've got good plans for this. We'll see. But first, let's do this. We gotta clean this up. So you know what time it is. It's time for a time lapse. Alright, so yeah, I think this looks a lot better. Maybe this, the floating glass and rod stuff needs to be a little bit more clean and uniform, but I like where it's going and what it's doing. Actually, hold that thought. Yeah, much better. A bit more balanced. And you know, maybe a couple more like this. Yep, a lot better. There we go. Yeah. So This is probably the weirdest and most annoying bit to do, just because to go all the way around. So I'll get to this over time, but if we do a fly around, you can see now that I've added a few more things. So first off, we have the amethyst. Oh, I gotta fix the back as well. We have the amethyst crystals. Hang on. Remember to skip this bit because it's not that great. Yep, okay, so what we have is this central area is now holding up, or at least connected to the actual farm itself. I need to fill in this glass because I needed the room there before. Don't need the room anymore, so you know, we'll fix that in time. I should get more rockets. That's okay. I've placed string here. I need to place string at the bottom because iron golems keep spawning up here. And I also need to place string down there. But what I did was I added a layer. Not a layer, I added a ring of... Shut up, James! I added a ring of pink glass around. Just to connect these towers and the farm as well. So now everything is... Well, it just feels very connected. Oh no! How am I gonna get my rockets? My rockets! I want my rockets! Oh. That was silly. Yep. And now all there's left to do is to turn the farm on, and we should be. Oh yeah, I need to put string there. Give me a moment. String. Any string anywhere? Ah! Where's my string? String. Okay, now this place has been strung up. And I've also replaced the glass at the top, so now we don't have any gaps. And I think that's it for now. I kind of want to take a break from this thing. Really enjoyed this project, but we should be seeing iron pooping from. Oh, all right. I think we've done it. Oh, great mountain, would you give me iron, please? No? Iron, please. Mountain, please. Can I? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's working. And there's almost no trace of any shenanigans up there. None at all. You can't tell that there's anything up with this at all, except for my own ingenious. Oh, it's not a mountain, it's a crystal, but yes, all my genius. There. It's good to have a never-ending supply of iron. So we're gonna take a break from doing any more work on this. I think this is good for now. What I really wanted to start on was the foundations for this area, for this big building that I have, this singular building, which is not even complete. So as you can see, I've marked out, oh, not quite, this is still very rough, rough places, or the rough area of where I want everything to be. So I might actually extend this out here, maybe a road of sorts, and then it wraps around and goes underneath. But what you can see here is I've got a gap here. I'm probably going to put a bridge. Maybe it's broken. Haven't thought too far about that. And so maybe once the bridge is done, the groundwork and The rest of that is finished. I'll work and move here, where I'll start hopefully getting some structures or outlines of some structures around there. And if we continue over here, you'll notice that I do have this farm here with this little, let's see if I can open it up a little. Where is he? Ah, there he is. This little guy here, he's kind of useless right now. He's got a friend and he's also just as useless. Ideally, I want him somehow tricking, or I want to ideally trick him into giving his friend some food, but then that food somehow gets transported from this side. So I'm going to probably move him here into this thing, and I'm probably going to make this like some sort of farming central building. I'm not too sure. It'll look cool. It'd be nice to have him send the food through send it through acacia or warped stem trapdoors. Probably warped, because the warped has that full-on color palette that matches the fully oxidized copper. Actually, what is that? What is the name of this block? Oxidized copper. Oh, look at that. But yeah, my focus for today will be down here. And as you can see, I've got a little path that goes all the way down. It'll probably go through here. I'm not too sure what kind of things I want to put here. I'm definitely going to put some sort of holes where people can live. But on top of them are going to be walkways. And then this goes down here where there are going to be more houses, more shops, more things. I've cleared out this area. There were two trees and it was really a gross hole here, and now I've kind of leveled it out a bit. There's still this gradient, which I love, but I'm probably going to make it a black stone square of sorts. And as you can see, there's a hole here in this part of the terrain, and also one that goes here. This one goes to that farm mountain that I was talking about, and I've already made an entrance here to the cactus farm. So, woo! We're making good progress. Now, in terms of what I want underneath this area, I'm hoping to have some sort of underground complex. And maybe it pops out on the other side, who knows? Maybe it has one of the entrances to this steampunk city. That would be cool. But right now, my building is looking pretty lonely and also kind of out of place. Let's fix that. So first things first, I think I need to get rid of this villager. Before I started building this up, I was using this little underground entrance to let him in, but when this trapdoor is here, he just tends to wander over there thinking that he can escape. Also, he doesn't pick up any carrots anymore because he can't pick them up. He's got a full inventory. So that's nice. So what we're gonna do is move him out, and I'm not too sure where we're gonna put him. So let me think of a thing, and I'll get back to you. I accidentally let him out. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna box him in somewhere, or don't close the door, you. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, you know, he'll be fine. Actually, not if a zombie gets him, that's fine. I'll let a zombie get to it. I could just cure him later. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I think I have a good idea of where I'll put him. I did say that this is the mountain that I would like to place all the farms, and I did talk about moving him here. I just didn't think I would have to work on it so soon. But, you know, all for the sake of progress. What I figured is I need something like a 21 by 21 space just to even fit him. Technically, he's only 21 on his widest area, but I'm gonna see if I can at least make this section 21 by 21. I think that this just hits it, at least lengthwise. Not sure about width, but you know, it is what it is. And he's currently just chilling there with the iron golem. Look at that bouncer, doing his job. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get into it. So yeah, I'm just gonna level out this entire area, and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. So I've marked out the perimeter area. I've gone a bit far ahead. Sorry. I kind of got absorbed into the just doing stuff. So I've just put the thumb, moved it all the way up here. I built out a perimeter and a platform, and I mean I can show you now. It does not look pretty. Oh, I mean, speaking of sticking out, this farm definitely sticks out. But I think the idea is to yeah, that's right. You try your best getting up here. I dare you. Good luck. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the idea is that basically because this is going to become a building, I'm probably going to make this like a foyer and then a big tower of sorts. This entire thing can stick out, and then because I've made the platform just out of stone, I could just remove it later with no issues, and I can leave this dirt where it is. And I think it'll be fine. I think there won't be any issues whatsoever, and I think we'll have a good time. I moved my beacon over there. Perks of having an iron farm. And then I didn't realize that this would look like a perfect bridge. And so what I might do is I might carve out the underside of this section and just make it a little bridge into another tower. Or just a smaller building, who knows. And we've got all this land over here to terraform and do things with. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. Now, as far as this roofed section is, as far as it goes, sorry, I tried not to clear out too much of it, although I ended up doing so in the center, just because I needed to figure out where the lines would be. But that's completely fine. I can just put them back in, which is what I will do. And then I'll have this entire ouch. Yeah, and then I'll have the entire roof to kind of play with and just make it look as natural as possible for now, because I don't have really any plans, so this is all temporary until I start working on this, which I will, but my current focus is down there. And I think I've got, yeah, I keep doing this. I think for me the plan will be to slowly work on this side, go through, and then once I reach the underside, I can work on the inside and the outside at the same time of this area. So I guess all that's left is to plant the carrots and move the villager here, which is a lot easier said than done. Moving villages, oh boy. And before I forget, boop, as far as villager moving and relocation goes, that one was a charm. I just hooked a bunch of rails up here and boom, they're up here. No problems. And look, as you can see, this is I believe this is a modified version of Impulse's villager breeder. Obviously we're not breeding any villagers, so right now all we're doing is just collecting the carrots. And so the villager in there does his work. He'll keep working, and then he sees this guy and he's gonna toss all the carrots over, but then the carrots get sucked up in by this hopper minecart. And it's doing well right now. I I'm pretty sure that was just the remainder of his carrots. Actually, I do hope that he chucks them over and that this guy's inventory isn't just... Oh. So if this guy has a full inventory, we might have to clear him out or get someone else in there. They're locking eyes. He looked at his eyebrow. No, the locking eyes. Oh, kinda. The locking eyes. And nothing was thrown. Maybe he ran out of things to throw. We'll see what happens. But I'll come back and check this place out in I'll say a couple hours or so. A couple hours clearly didn't happen. Alright, now let's get to the real stuff. The stuff that I really wanted to do in this. Let's get to work. Alright, let's get to hollowing out this place. Oh wait, I gotta put my beacon up. Alright, area has been cleaned out. You can see that there's a big amount of space underneath here. And if I continue to do the same thing but for the top level, you can see that there's an opportunity to extend the back level layer of the villagers out. But if I were to continue, let's say, building this up and creating some sort of floor level, some sort of even floor level, remove all the extra materials, you'll quickly see that once everything is leveled with itself, and I'll use that layer as a demonstration, you'll quickly see that this is gonna turn out pretty good. I can even add windows for the villager guys back there. A little viewing thing for them to look through. Be very nice. Get the VIP treatment. So let's see. So I think no, not a good idea. I wanted to raise that area as well, so I'm gonna quickly just raise this. But basically, when it's done and just complete, we'll get a better sense of what our dimensions and our restrictions are. Because as much as we don't like restrictions, they're there for a reason. And in this case, it's because there's another room here. So here is where we can extend it. I feel like I pulled it back earlier, which now I kind of feel silly about because I'm about to pull him forward again. Oh well. But yeah, I'll just clean this up. I'll clean this later, but let's take a look. So if that's where the roof is, what we'll have to do... Okay, because there'll be this layer of blackstone, we can actually place... I don't have any slabs on me, but I can make some. Wooden slabs are always nice. I've got vanilla tweaks, so I can turn these back into planks if I need to. But if this is here, we can do some nice things, at least. Yeah, so what I can even do is set this layer here